Hey there everybody, it is I, Resonator Zen, here, and I'm going to do something that I'm pretty sure a lot of you find pretty fucking enjoyable, and that is get myself so worked up by reading something from the Concerned Women for America. This is going to be from their blog, and it was posted by Dr. Janice Shaw Krause, the biggest bitch in the fucking country. So, you may hear some rumblings and ramblings from this side off camera. That would be my friend Zenzer.
Yep.
And he has a YouTube channel. I'll post a link in the description. I'll also post a link in the description to what I'm about to read, if you don't believe me that I'm actually reading something that was put on their fucking website. Now, alright, so the title of the blog is Chick-fil-A just might have the last cluck. When we stopped on the way to work for breakfast at Chick-fil-A this morning, who the fuck has fried chicken in the morning? Apparently these dumb shits. There was a long line both inside the fast food restaurant and at the drive-thru. One Facebook friend asked, "Are there enough chickens in the world to feed all the people who will be at Chick-fil-A on Wednesday?" There will be enough for everybody who wants to be at Chick-fil-A on Thursday, because all the fuckers on Wednesday will be fucking dead. Good question. On my Facebook newsfeed, there are half a dozen pictures of long lines at the 1,615 locations across the United States. Why are all those thousands of people flocking to Chick-fil-A on this first day of August? Because they're bigots. Chick-fil-A is standing firm in its support of traditional marriage after President Dan Cathy told the Baptist Press that the company was, quote, very much supportive of the family, the biblical definition of the family unit. Quick word, the biblical definition of marriage family would require that a brother kills his brother, that daughters rape their fucking fathers if they do something bad. Just saying, just throwing it out there. They said biblical, I didn't, they did. Throwing out examples of biblical families, they're fucking dysfunctional. Maybe that's why they hate the gays, because the gays are actually better at having families.
Maybe, who knows?
We are a family-owned business, a family-led business, and we are married to our first wives. We give God thanks for that, unquote. Of course, Mr. Cathy did not say anything that most Americans didn't already know. It is well known that Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday because of the Cathy family's observances of the Sabbath and their desire to run their business according to biblical principles. Again, why don't they run their lives like biblical principles? How come I don't hear about these motherfuckers sacrificing children or people in fucking sacrifices, burnt offerings and shit? They did that in the Bible. Fuck, Isaac was willing to not Isaac.
Isaac was one that was going
to
be.
Isaac. Yeah, Isaac was the sacrifice of Abraham. Abraham, that's who it was.
Or was going to be.
Yeah. Until God was like, fuck, we gotta intervene on this.
Yeah, I gotta stop that. Maybe go a little too far there. Just a smidgen.
Funnily enough, God actually told him to do that. It's like, sacrifice your firstborn son. It's like,
Oh well.
Okay, fine. And then God's like, alright, I just need to know you're willing to do that. What the fuck? Again, they brought up biblical families. I bring up examples. It is also well known that the Cathy family's views are shared by the majority of Americans. Even President Barack Obama publicly supported traditional marriage until recently. Ironically, until his re-election campaign began to heat up and he needed the support of his leftist political base and the enthusiastic support of those who are pushing the homosexual agenda and, quote, same-sex marriage, unquote.
The only homosexual agenda there is in the United States happens to be the want and need for rights. Other than that, that's the only agenda that exists when it comes down to them.
Very true, sir. Typically, the homosexual quote-unquote rights, they put it in fucking quotes, I didn't, groups are going ballistic over Mr. Cathy's remarks, calling for a boycott of Chick-fil-A, crying, quote, homophobia, unquote, quote, bigotry, quote, and discrimination, unquote. But facts are facts, and Chick-fil-A is well known for treating its employees well and providing excellent service to anyone and everyone who comes into their restaurants, because you don't typically ask someone whether or not they're fucking gay when you're at a fucking fast food outlet. Jesus Christ. In addition, they provide close to $2 million annually in college scholarships for their employees. How do you know their employees aren't lying to get said scholarships? They could be gay and they just taking it like they're just taking the abuse because they fucking want to go to college. And what better way than to make someone waste money on someone who they think is beneath them? They also give back to this nation through their WinShape Foundation, providing camp experiences and assistance to disadvantaged, handicapped, and foster care children, and retreats for couples and families who are in crisis or have specific needs. Unless, I'm assuming, they're a gay couple with an adopted child. Just throwing it out there, making an assumption. I could be wrong.
Could be right, too.
Plus, Mr. Cathy is an American and entitled to express his views anytime and anywhere he wants. It is the First Amendment right of every American citizen. We have freedom of religion and freedom of speech. Yes, and I can call him a dick-munching asswipe.
Doesn't mean he's not going to tell us to shut up.
Exactly. Or I could tell any number of Christians on YouTube to go fuck themselves.
Doesn't mean any of them are going to do it.
Yeah. But this motherfucker has a bunch of money behind him, and honestly, you don't think this is a bit of a special case, considering that he gets money from people and uses that same money to do very hateful things with it? I mean, yeah, he does good things with the money, but I'm sure he does pretty hateful fucking shit too. I mean, okay. None of this matters to those who single-mindedly demand not just the right, which they already have, but society's approval for their lifestyle choices. Yeah, that's why gay marriage is illegal in a lot of states. Only, like, 10, I think, have legalized gay marriage. Leftist politicians have jumped on the bandwagon, with various mayors getting their 15 minutes of media attention as they pontificate about there being, quote, no place for discrimination, unquote. Boston Mayor Tom Menino, or that, quote, Chick-fil-A values are not Chicago values, unquote, Mayor Rahm Emanuel. Weird fucking names. Various companies are vying for the limelight too. Most notably, the Jim Henson Company broke ties with Chick-fil-A and not only ceased to provide toys for kids' meals, they've decided to twist the knife and are directing the revenue from the toys to GLAAD, a leading homosexual activist organization. Well, isn't Jim Henson the motherfucker behind the Muppets? I mean, Muppets is a kid thing, and and maybe he wants all children, not just straight children, to enjoy shit. Or not him specifically, because I think he's fucking dead, but the organization. Again, just throwing it out there. An Atlanta co-ed went public with her claim that she chose her university in part because it had an on-campus Chick-fil-A restaurant, but several campuses, Northeastern University, Indiana University, and New York University, are protesting the presence of the restaurants on their grounds. Well, who the fuck decides to go, oh, this college has Chick-fil-A, I need to go here? What the fuck? Fuck her, she doesn't deserve to be in college. What? That shouldn't be any part of the fucking reason for going to college, because there's a fucking Chick-fil-A at it. What the fuck? That's like going to a hospital because it has a McDonald's in it. What the fuck? Your priorities are all kinds of fucked.
Yeah. Seriously.
Okay. The left can protest. They too have the right to hold their own beliefs, express their beliefs, and state their views. Politicians can bluster, and those in government leadership positions can try, unconstitutionally, to stop freedom of speech and religion. While the left is harassing Christians, those who uphold America's First Amendment rights may have the last word as they stand in long lines to buy their chicken sandwiches, and Chick-fil-A may have the last cluck. Now, I'm pretty sure the guy fucking the chickens is having the last cluck, but again, that's just throwing it out there. Nobody's impeding, nobody's saying that they can't say it, but I don't think any organization, private or public, should have the right to say, or anybody in part in that company, especially the president, to say that, like, marriage is between one man, one woman, blah blah blah, 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 and not expect some fucking backlash. Was he expecting like, and good going for your fucking supporters? How do you know they're just not fat fucks who don't want to drive the extra 10 miles to fucking KFC or something? That's a possibility, assholes. It's always a possibility. It could be, and who's to say that these people that are going there are supporting Chick-fil-A? Maybe they're trying to support the motherfuckers who work there that they know aren't homophobic. And again, just because the fucking figurehead asshole says that he's against gay marriage doesn't mean that the individual restaurants are. I mean, how do you know that some stores are closed on Sunday? They could be fucking lying and just pocketing the goddamn money. And I'm pretty sure KFC is open all day, like every day. I don't know because I don't go to that fucking place too much, but they make mad money if there was a Chick-fil-A up here. Because I loves me some fucking fried chicken. Not enough to where I'll actually go get KFC, but if there's a Chick-fil-A right outside my fucking house or on the street that I live on, I'd walk to it not because I'm supporting Chick-fil-A's fucking position, but because I want some fried fucking chicken.
Not gonna lie, I like fried chicken too.
But yeah, that's what they wrote. I love this. Posted in agenda, homosexuality, same-sex marriages. I guess those are like the tags. Fucking, I just
stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah.
Best way to put it.
And again, like, seriously, you honestly think that the people who are going to Chick-fil-A are doing it out of some noble cause? I'm telling you, it's a bunch of fat fucks eating Chick-fil-A because they love fried fucking chicken or whatever else they fucking serve at Chick-fil-A. I don't know, never gone to Chick-fil-A, and the only time I would probably ever go to Chick-fil-A is to go to their fucking headquarters, shit on their stoop, and run the fuck away. And don't get me wrong, I believe that this motherfucker has every right to say what the fuck he wants. But he can't withhold service from someone who's gay. He can't do anything to impede their rights. And to think that these motherfuckers are trying to say that their rights are being infringed, can they marry whoever they want? Yes, because they're straight. Can... fuck. The guy's name is escaping me, but the Savage guy, can he marry whoever he wants? Only in select states. Just like a movie, only in select theaters. But I think I'm done. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And as I said, links in the description to my friend's YouTube and to the story. Peace the fuck out, motherfuckers.